Hello everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of the Ephemeral Orb, the TTRPG series that we're doing. Last time, some things happened, but before we go into the recap, let's have, as usual, our players introduce themselves. As usual, for editing's sake, going in alphabetical order. DoomGoblin, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is DoomGoblin and I'm playing Captain Bladebeard, and I changed one of his aspects.
Yep.
The last one, it used to be something about lying, like what was it, like
It was,
my stories are
yeah.
too good to be true, something like that,
Because they ain't.
because they're, yeah. So I realized, my sneak is pretty good and I have a stunt that helps me with lying. So I thought it was unnecessary.
So
And
what's your new aspect? I mean, people can see it on the screen, but tell us
yeah,
regardless.
my new is I can't read books, but I can read people. So basically, Bladebeard, he can't read. That still didn't come up in the game, but I guess this is the reveal. But he can read people. I wanted this to kind of help me when I'm figuring out other people's aspects and such.
It's no wonder he was a mediocre pirate. He probably couldn't even read maps to know where to go with his ship. I'm joking.
Yeah, I always imagined him to be like a bit better than mediocre, like
Yeah. I'm
better
joking.
than
I'm
an
joking.
average pirate.
Yeah.
Mega mediocre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a pretty good pirate.
Duly noted. Next player would be Sir Thompshire.
I'm
You.
Thompshire, and I'm playing Benjamin Aaran, and he's a sort of a sellsword that accidentally kind of sold a goblin into slavery not long ago. So that's some trouble.
Yeah. That totally didn't come back to bite you guys. Well, it could also be an opportunity, but yeah, we'll see. Next will be Skoll.
Hello, I am Skoll Shorties, and I am playing as Buhd, the pirate ogre, who lost his memory and is now the iconic, lovable ogre pirates that you know today, who wants to take all your cake, I guess.
Yeah. We'll see. Now, last time, our player group reached the island of Golden Skull, a place we made up, which is basically supposed to be a sort of refuge point emergency meeting place for the Blackwater Raiders. The party plus Archmage Meridia went ahead because both Bladebeard and Buhd realized that the other Blackwater Raiders would fire on their ship if they came without warning. And when they got here, first general populace noticed the Archmage and began worshipping her basically, and they went off with her. But Benjamin stayed with the Archmage. Buhd was accosted by a beggar who turned out to be a dreadlord, but Buhd was a hero and drove the dreadlord away. And meanwhile, Bladebeard went to negotiate with the Baron and Seahorn, only to find them drunk, and one of the other captains of the Blackwater Raiders, Meko, the daughter of a guy they may or may not have been party to the murder of, very angry at Bladebeard. And towards the end of the session, some friendly faces from the past showed up, some ethereal merchants who our players may or may not have sold the goblin into slavery to them. They showed up, showed off the goblins, said, hey, look what we did with this guy, we can do this with you guys too, and we can help you retake Buhd Bay. But our party refused in principle, although the ethereals were kind enough to leave a sort of calling card for our party, for Bladebeard specifically, if they want to contact them again. So yeah, the exact scene we came upon last time was the Ethereals had just teleported away. The Archmage was incredulous that you guys actually sold someone into slavery, and after asking Benjamin, did you know about this, and Benjamin sort of saying, well, kind of, she looked very, very sad at the situation. That was the exact moment we cut off. What are you guys doing, saying at the moment?
Well, I'm just personally taking the L.
Yeah, you'll see the Archmage, while she was outraged at Bladebeard, she seems dismayed when at you. And she looks very, very sad and angry.
Alright. So, Meridia, you can go back to the ship, teleport, and tell second mate Kyrie, that she can come to the island. I made sure that they won't be attacked.
And why should I listen to you at this point?
I mean, we want them on the island, right?
I don't take orders from you, Captain. Bladebeard, can you roll for me a careful check, difficulty 2?
Alright.
Actually, everyone can roll that if they want.
Sorry, was careful?
Yeah, careful, difficulty 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, feel free not to roll, but basically, to everyone else, but basically, when the Ethereals first showed up, they caused a general panic and a lot of people ran away. But after seeing that the Ethereals were not hostile, a lot of people came back to look at what the hell was going on. And a lot of people saw the goblin and saw the fact that you guys were responsible for selling one of their own to the Ethereals, who did that to him. And there's basically a mob looking very, very angry at you three.
Hey, guys, I didn't sell a goblin to space mummies.
Then what did you do? How did he end up like that? You've already admitted it, says the Archmage.
No, I didn't. He attacked, mummies appeared in Buhd Bay, and he attacked them even though they were peaceful merchants who wanted to buy the artifact. He attacked them, and I guess he paid with his freedom.
They want to enslave us and turn us into those things, says someone in the crowd.
I was expecting Ethereals killed my father.
For the Alliance!
I'm glad our campaign has memes already. So somebody hurls that accusation from the crowd.
No, mummy people they are not good, but they are not evil. They are not our enemy.
Did you see what they did to that goblin and what they offered to do to everyone here?
Yeah, they offered, but they didn't do anything. They didn't force us. The Legion is our enemy. Demons, remember? They took our city.
Prove you have no intention of doing that ever again. She points towards the little cube the Ethereals gave you and says, destroy that right now.
What does the crowd look like? Do they also want me to destroy?
know if the crowd necessarily cares. They just look very, very angry at you. But basically, they've sort of taken the Archmage as their spokesperson, so to say. But obviously, if the Archmage, they seem probably more angry than the Archmage because you sold one of their own. But
Fine. I give the box to Buhd. Crush it, destroy it.
Okay. But Buhd puts it on his sandcastle that he's been making, and then promptly sets on his sandcastle.
Benjamin, you would sense like a small explosion of arcane energy coming from like the cube, but you would feel your butt has slightly caught on fire, but because of the sand it is also promptly extinguished. You're just slightly singed.
Bud's going to go to the ocean now. Bud's butt stings.
Alright. See, we are not going to do business with slave traders.
Are you turning to leave, Buhd?
Yeah, Bud's going to the ocean to cool off his butt.
Okay. Some of the people in the crowd bar your path and say, "Now hold on, how are you going to atone for what you did to that goblin?"
Bud, butt hurt. Move, cause butt hurt, please.
Someone in the crowd draws their sword and says, "A lot more is gonna hurt if we don't get a satisfactory answer from you."
Captain, you made a whoopsie again.
I didn't do anything. But alright, you think that I did something bad. I'm going to save us from the Legion. I'm going to kill the demons, and we can have our city back. I'm the good guy.
The crowd looks at you like they just witnessed a crazy person on the subway say something. Yeah.
Buhd goes to try and pick up the man who drew his sword at him and move him aside by tossing him away.
Okay, 5 more people in the crowd are going to draw their swords and point them at you.
Bud gonna fight these people if they don't let Bud cool off his butt.
Come on, guys. We can't fight each other. We need to unite. We need to unite and fight the demons.
You're not even on our side, Bladebeard. You sold one of ours to slavery. You've been gone while we've been squalling over in this stupid island.
Yes, I almost died. I was in the middle of the action. I was almost killed by a birdman.
A few more members of the crowd will draw their weapons, mostly pointing them towards Buhd, but some of them are looking very aggressive towards you, Bladebeard. And Benjamin.
Should we fight them? Cause Bud already tired of speech, Captain. It no work. They stupid.
No, wait. Come on, guys. You know who I am. I'm Captain Bladebeard. I'm on your side.
You're the shame of the Blackwater Raiders, says someone in the crowd.
Why? What did I do?
You sold one of our own into slavery.
I did not.
Then what did you do? Says the Archmage.
I didn't want to hurt our visitors. The mummy people. But a goblin thought that it would be smart to attack them, and they took him. I just saw it happen, I didn't. I wasn't involved.
The Archmage will look at you, Benjamin, and say, he already admitted that you free-sold that goblin. And you already admitted that too in our previous episode. She does not say that latter part.
You know, Meridia, in the last episode I wasn't really sure what exactly happened. I didn't really remember, but now I do, so yeah, we didn't sell him. We just stood there and watched what happened.
Why didn't you save him? Says someone in the crowd.
Why would I save a goblin who attacked space mummy people? It was his fault and he paid for it.
So why should we believe that you're on our side? You obviously don't care about us.
Did I sell you? I am on your side. I'm not a demon. I'm not a mummy.
But maybe Bud try speak. Bud good. Bud always good at speaking to people.
Sure.
Captain Bladebeard might be dumb and selfish and steal things he probably shouldn't. And maybe he smelled bad sometimes, but we all smell bad. And well, he not so good sometimes, yes. He sell stinky goblin man. And the goblin man, he look pretty good. But think he probably win in an arm wrestle.
Okay, you have successfully made the crowd somewhat confused. They still look a little bit angry though.
Listen, guys, we are all tired. Our city was taken. We are all angry, but we shouldn't be angry at each other. We should be angry at the demons.
Roll for me a careful check, and I will roll a flashy.
Alright.
A general flashy of the crowd. Okay. They listen to your words somewhat because of that roll. Some of them lower their weapons, and one of them still asks, how do you plan to make up for this Bladebeard? Are you going to get the goblin back?
I just destroyed the thing that made it possible to contact the mummy people, but I will avenge him, and I will avenge all those who fell in Booty Bay a few days ago.
Someone in the crowd asks, wait, are the mummy people related to the demons?
No. They just came to Booty Bay to buy the stupid artifact thing.
The crowd eases up for a little bit. They're still not happy, obviously, but they're not going to kill you, basically, which is good enough, I guess. The Archmage will say, so what's your plan right now, Captain Bladebeard?
My plan is for you to teleport back on the ship and tell my second mate that she can port on the island. She can come here. And I would like to talk with all other captains and plan our attack.
I think it's fair that we tell everyone in the crowd that this second maid you're referring to is also a captain in her own right and not your subordinate. She can make her own decisions.
As you know, Meridia, yes, she was a captain, but after I saved them from the Horde, and from a kraken, they thought that it would be a good idea to make me a captain.
No,
And they are
I'm done with following your stupid lies. Your stupid lies got a goblin sold into slavery. I wouldn't even be surprised if your lies were the reason why Booty Bay was lost in the first place. From now on, I act on my own. And unless you do or say something, she will teleport away.
nope. I don't say anything.
Okay. She teleports away. The crowd, still looking very, very angry, but now seeing that their sort of mouthpiece has walked off, starts to very slowly disperse, but they still look very angry at you.
I remember when they respected me. I was a pirate captain.
Come
I-
on, Bladebeard. If you keep saying stuff like that, it will only get worse.
I miss
You only so good when you have lots of people under you. But you only have Bud, which Bud thinks is enough, but other people they sad and angry about small people and not big people.
well. Thanks, bud.
You do better next time. Bud's gonna go cool off Bud's butt. Those people were annoying.
Yeah. All right.
You are free to go. You are free to go, bud.
Yeah.
But Bud runs off to go sit in the ocean, or rather on a part of it, not really like all the way out, but like he like goes on the shore, and just kind of turns around and sits.
Okay, okay. Meanwhile, Benjamin and Bladebeard, what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess I'll just go sit on a nearby rock and just think a bit.
Benjamin, I'm going to try to gather up all the pirate captains.
Oh, with all this, how did it go with the Baron?
Baron is he's drunk. He's of no help.
I really hate pirates.
Bud not so bad.
But you're not there.
Oh, right.
Bud is not so bad.
There we go.
Well, I see him more like as a local, well, I guess he's not so bad.
All right, if you're not going to follow me, do as you will.
Funny thing is, given Bud's backstory, he might have been worse than all of you put together.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he got his second chance.
I guess. We'll see what happens.
Bud is definitely not as bad as he was when he had his memory, but hey, it's probably a good thing that he might have lost it. It'll be interesting when he regains it. I think we'll see a mix mashup of Bud currently and Bud of the past. So we never know.
Yeah.
See? Being with Bladebeard made him better.
He was already like this before he met Bladebeard, but
Yeah.
if anything, Bud, the things he's learned from Bladebeard probably have not been good things.
Oh, Bud should lie and cheat and steal and smell bad. Okay. Sound good to Bud.
Yeah.
If anything, the criminal has been a positive influence on Bud.
And meanwhile, But as you go to like cool off your butt, and like whatchamacallit, some people in the crowd, like, word has spread, they are looking angry at you, but they're not like coming to like harass you or anything. You will see some general commotion, like Meko has reached her ship and is telling people, hey, a ship will be coming from the northeast, don't fire upon it, etc. And also, you will see, let me find him. This gentleman who you have already met, you will see them talking with this person.
Oh no.
Who dat?
That is a new render by Thompshire. Thompshire, would you care to announce your new render?
Well, it's Mr. Weasel, and he's back.
Oh, Mr. Oh, the guy. That guy that got away. He finally came back. Is this what Bud's seeing?
Yeah, they're like 100 feet away or so.
Alright. Bud gets out of the water and approaches them then.
Okay. As you like approach them, both of them turn towards you like, what do you want?
Hello, how's it going?
Let me roll the weasel's careful to see if he recognizes you. Okay. His eyes will go a little bit wide and say, hey, my auction house bodyguard. Shame what happened, right?
Yeah, lots of explosions and demons and sad things.
Yeah. You were here on this island the whole time?
No, Bud go all over the place. Bud go to Orc Town, then the ocean. Lots of things happen. Bud fought a kraken.
The weasel will look towards Gyarados the Draenei. The Draenei will shrug, and the weasel will say, that's nice. Yeah. So why are you here then?
Bud cooling off, but
No, I mean, why are you here on this island?
but no remember. Bud just here with Captain. We doing something here. Think ship needed band-aids.
Oh, you came with a ship, right? Where's your ship?
It's somewhere. Bud got teleported in by nice mage lady.
Oh. Where's this nice mage lady now?
She go poof.
Bud, can you roll for me a careful check, difficulty 4, let's say? See if you notice something.
Thing I forgot to do before we started is bring up my sheet. Hold on. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, then Gyarados the beggar will say, so, Bud, where did you find the guy you're traveling with, the human?
He showed up on Buhd Bay one day, and we've been friends ever since.
Oh, you're friends. I see. What's
Best buds.
What's his deal? Why did he come to Buhd Bay?
But no remember. Or no. But think he just wanted to join circus.
Again, Gyarados and the Weasel will look at each other. One of them will shrug, and they'll come back and say, "Well, it was nice talking to you, Bud. I got to meet up with my business associates. Yeah. And I'll see you later."
Okay, bye then.
The weasel will like start to walk away unless you stop him.
Nope.
Okay. Gyarados will still remain there and say, "So what do you plan to do now, bud?"
Well, Bud, we gonna get ship fixed up, Bud guesses, and then we probably gonna fight the Booty Bay fight and stop the demons. That's what Bud thinks we doing.
Oh, some valiant crusader, is it? Let me give you a tip. That career path never goes well.
Maybe, but Bud owe it to the people and to the troll god.
Gyarados was about to roll his eyes when you say troll god, and he'll like shake his head and say, troll what? No?
Floating troll big spirit. Lua Loa.
Gyarados will very slowly nod and say, well, okay. Gyarados now assumes that you are a crazy person. And he will say, I have to go, beggar business, you know how it is.
Oh yeah. Have good luck with that. Bud tried that career once. It worked pretty good, but Bud got bored of it.
Yeah, it can be surprisingly lucrative. Yeah. And
Getting muscles helps.
I didn't hear that last part.
Get muscles, it helps.
What does Bud think a beggar means? I wonder.
I don't know.
Okay.
He thinks that you beg for money, so the way Bud got money was using his muscles. So
I guess. Gyarados will look confused at you and say, yes, sure. And he will slowly back away to leave. Do you allow him?
Yep.
Okay. Gyarados also leaves. Now what do you do, Bud?
Bud goes to rejoin the group.
Okay. While Bud is traveling to you guys, what is the group doing?
Oh, well, I'm just sitting on a rock.
I would like to go where I see that Kyrie's ship is going, to welcome them onto the island.
Okay. Which would be the same place where Bud has gone, aka the beach. So you guys would meet partway on the road.
Hello, Bud. How's the butt?
Much better. Cooled off.
Good to hear.
But meet Dread-eyeing goblin men. They're weird.
Yeah, lots of goblins here.
Yeah. Bud make a lot of friends with goblins. They the ones who give Bud his name, so Bud appreciate them sometimes, but they also very stingy.
Yeah, also, it's not fair to judge someone just by their race, right? There are
True.
good goblins, there are greedy goblins.
Stinky dwarves, non-stinky dwarves.
Like me, yeah.
Yes.
And there are good ogres and completely mad, savage, murderers ogres. So,
But a good ogre.
yeah, but you're a good one. One of the rare ones.
Oh, Bud's a rare ogre.
Yeah, you
But
really...
probably rich.
What?
If Bud rare, then Bud is pretty rich for rich people like mummy men. They probably want Bud.
Sorry.
You're mine. I'm not giving you away that easily.
Bud expensive.
You are.
Very pricey ogre.
Are you guys like walking in the direction of the makeshift docks, or
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
You will see in the distance Kyrie's ship approaching.
We wave.
You are very, very far away.
Oh, then we wait until they come
Yeah,
to the dock.
it'll probably take like 20 minutes or so until they reach the dock.
I have nothing better to do.
Okay. Do you anything you guys want to happen before the ship lands?
Not really. I'd probably just get closer to the ship once it's almost here.
Okay. Yeah. You guys will see the ship approach. The Blackwater Raider ships on also on the makeshift docks will not fire upon it because of Bladebeard's discussion with Meko. And as the ship approaches, Meko, who has a brand new render also by Thompshire, will approach you guys and say to Bladebeard, I truly hope you know what you're doing, Bladebeard.
Is she a new friend?
She's an old
But I
friend.
think you would know Meko because she was like a fellow member of the Blackwater Raiders, an important one too.
Yeah, you probably know like most of the captains, right?
Hello, I am Buhd.
Meko will give you a nod and say, your captain is quite the vile criminal, you know. You should come join my crew sometime. We could use a strong one like yourself.
Buhd get that a lot. One captain wants Buhd, other captain want Buhd. Buhd rarity, Buhd very expensive.
Meko will slowly nod and say, well, the offer still stands. I promise I'll be better to you than this scumbag ever will be.
Maybe, but somebody gotta make sure he don't go do something stupid.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys, well, he specifically, I presume, sold one of our own into slavery.
I did not.
Yeah,
No, I did not.
not one of Captain Bladebeard's brightest moments.
I was just there as he was kidnapped by mommy people.
But no remember.
Because you weren't there. You can't judge me.
But Buhd was there.
No, you were not.
But wasn't there?
Me and
Out
Benjamin.
of character you were, but it's up to
He
Buhd.
was?
Yeah, he was out of character.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you were there.
Oh, I thought Bladebeard was lying.
No. I thought that only me and Benjamin
No,
were.
all three of you are. All
Yeah,
three
I
of you.
actually thought that too.
Yeah.
I mean, Buhd doesn't really remember too good, and neither do I. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought wrong.
So what do you actually say then?
I didn't sell him. I just watched him being kidnapped.
Yo, but you get prize afterwards, which looks no so good.
Yeah, there is no real reason for that. They just gave me some crystals.
Yeah, but it no look so good. When they see it, they see you giving him away for nice shiny crystals. But Buhd see it as you getting crystals afterwards because they mummy men, and mummy men give prizes after nice reward. That's
You
what Buhd see.
Meko will say, in my eyes you're guilty, Bladebeard.
Yeah, and she only have one
Mm.
eye.
Yeah, in your eye, I'm guilty.
Do you want me to take your head right now? Because I could do that.
Uh-oh.
I
She
don't
want to
want.
take your head.
No, I don't want that.
I have to wonder what value at all will you provide for the upcoming conflict with the demons? You
I have.
Go ahead.
Yeah, continue.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I have a lot of new information about our enemy that probably all other captains would like to hear.
Meko will roll her eyes and say, information that comes from the mouth of a drunkard and a notorious liar, and now slaver too. Yes, very trustworthy.
It okay, but provide the information too.
Honestly, I trust your faulty memory more than I trust his lying mouth.
But get that a lot too.
I'm just trying to get Booty Bay back.
It okay. It okay, Bladebeard. We prove our strength to them, and after we save day, then you'll get hailed as big hero. Probably. If not Buhd.
Buhd seems to have the right idea, at least in principle. You could learn something from him, Bladebeard.
But very smart.
Benjamin, where are you? Are you with them during this conversation, or?
How close is the ship?
When they would be having this conversation, the ship would be like 5 minutes away, let's say.
Then I'd probably be on my way.
Okay. I think you would arrive like just as the ship is about to dock, so like just before. Okay. So yeah, Meko is content to not say anything more. She has made her position clear.
Meckel, would you kindly, please call up all the other pirate captains so I can tell them what I know about our enemy, about the demons and who leads them?
And why would I do that?
So,
Your words are not trustworthy, Captain. Tell me what you know, and I will decide if your words are worth hearing or not.
alright. I wish there was somebody who knows more about magic here, but alright. The demons that attacked Booty Bay are led by not only the Chicken Man, Arakoa,
Orokoa.
yeah, but also by what I believe is a Death Knight.
Mysterious man.
Yeah, a hooded man who is apparently an orc who died, but is still alive somehow.
Spooky magic. Oh.
But does like a finger gestures with his fingers.
Are you saying the Lich King is involved in the attack on Booty Bay?
No, Lich King is dead, and Bolvar 4 Dragon died with him. Everybody knows that.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Meko will say, I know I'm being... This is ridiculous, right?
Well, trust me, I got it from a good source, let's say.
A bottle of rum, I imagine.
No, Bud also agrees with me, so he saw it as well.
You, out of character, you never actually talked with Bud about him being a Death Knight.
But he was in a dream.
Yeah, but the Troll showed you the dream and told you, oh, this used to be an orc and now he has this weird different form. How weird. But you only discussed about him possibly being a Death Knight with Benjamin and the Archmage.
Yeah, I also mentioned him being a orc in this conversation.
Okay.
Bud could back me up.
Oh yeah, he very mysterious, angry spirit man, and he big trouble. Bud see him, and he offer Bud power, and Bud told him no.
Another proof that you are a worthy member of the Blackwater Raiders, unlike your drunk captain. Drunken, you've always been a bit of a weird one, Bladebeard, but I never thought I'd have to label you as a lunatic as well.
Well, I am right.
He might be stupid and crazy and smelly sometimes, but he right about this at least. Nice Captain Lady.
Meko will sigh and will say, well, even if this is the case, how does this affect what we're going to do moving forward?
It's smart to go for head of body when fighting it, and mysterious, creepy dark man is head, so we go for head, and rest of body falls down.
Go ahead.
I also have some other information about what's going on in the jungle, and I'm going to show her the Corcron helmet.
She will look at it, then furrow her brow for a little bit because she doesn't recognize it as like belonging to like a member of the Corcron elite. She'll say that's orcish, I think.
Yeah, the Horde is in the jungle as well.
We already knew that. They have Gromgo base camp.
They are teleporting troops there.
Well, that's encouraging and worrying at the same time.
Also-
But have info on the Cochran. They try to make Bud their general lieutenant, ambassador, and Bud he friends with human and Captain Bladebeard, so they demoted Bud, but they after Artifact Orb 2.
Meko will nod very slowly and say, right. Okay, sure.
Also, Gurubashi are gathering an army.
But they friends.
They,
Gurubashi are never friends.
yeah, they don't have, from what we know, they are not so great in numbers. They won't be able to conquer Buhd Bay, but maybe they could help us fight the demons.
I'd sooner have Buhd Bay in the hands of demons than fight alongside a Gurubashi troll.
But I know that this is a useful information, right? I know
Useful
that they are
enough.
preparing an army.
Useful enough, I suppose. It just means that there's something else that we need to kill.
Oh, they not so bad. They friends with Bud.
They killed
give-
my father, and my grandfather, and my great-grandfather.
Well, they no kill you.
No, because I plan to kill every last one of them before that happens.
Oh. Well, how they gonna help us if they did?
We don't need their help.
But think we might. She helped us big time against demon men last time.
At this point, Benjamin, I think you're like close enough to like see Bud and Bladebeard talking with this lady that you don't know who is. Feel free to roll a careful difficulty 6 to see if you see the resemblance with Heckle, I guess.
he already did that, right?
No,
In the
he
last-
never met her.
Oh,
Wow.
guess I
Shit.
do.
Yeah, you see this woman talking with Bladebeard and Buhd, sorry, and suddenly before you get a flashback of Hekko's mutilated corpse and see a perfect resemblance.
You know, it's funny that I was actually considering having an aspect called perceptive. Was it last session or 2 sessions ago? I don't remember. So I guess it worked out in the end.
Okay, because
So noticing that she kind of looks
she doesn't notice you yet.
the man I was partially responsible for the murder of, let's say, go around. Is there a way around, like where I would be,
It's-
where the ship is docking? And
It's open space. Bladebeard and Buhd and Meko are positioned like directly where the ship is going to dock.
then I'll probably keep my distance while still being in the beach.
Okay. How distant would you be? I'm trying to figure out if Meko were to turn around for whatever reason, would she see you, basically?
I'd say far enough not to be recognizable, I guess.
Okay. You remember you also have your stunt if you wish to like further spruce yourself up, but up to you.
I mean, I think she's familiar with my elven form, right?
You can theoretically change into anything you want, you know.
Yeah, but
Up
I
to you,
guess
up to you,
so.
up to you, up to you. I'm not trying to
yeah, I'll
force
probably
you.
stay as a human.
Okay. No, she's also familiar with your human form, not just your elven form, by the way.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Alright.
as go ahead.
Can I compel Benjamin? His bounty on his head aspect, and say that some drunk people walk by him and recognize him from the wanted poster.
Benjamin, do you accept that compel?
I don't think so. By the way, shouldn't I have an extra fate point from last session?
Oh yeah, because of that rule, yeah, you would have one extra one, but I would be taking it away regardless, so now you have
And that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot our little side rule. So yeah, you would have an extra one, but I have just taken it away. Because you refused Bladebeard's compel.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Meanwhile, as Bladebeard and Buhd are talking with Meko, you will see Kyrie's ship coming to dock, and out of Kyrie's ship, you will see the Archmage, as well as little Kyrie herself, who is not really that little. They're
Oh,
both.
good. Friends are here.
The Archmage ignores you, Buhd, and looks like forward, and Kari will approach and say, "Greetings, madam. Are you one of the local authorities?" Meko will say, "For lack of a better authority, unfortunately, I am." Kyrie will look to Bladebeard and say, "Meridia has appraised us of the situation and what happened. It's safe to say that no, you are not this ship's captain."
Alright. It was just a suggestion.
Yeah. Kyrie will turn to Meko and say, "My name is Kizzy. I am the captain of the Moonsong's Folly, the ship you see behind. We are here In the effort to help, Meko will say, you came with him, pointing towards Bladebeard. Bladebeard, do you have a reaction?
Yeah, they did.
Meko will say, I will be frank, Captain. Or she's referring to Kyrie, not you, Bladebeard. I'll be frank, I don't trust you at the moment, given what this scumbag has pulled. But I agree to hear you out, and help is welcome. I will go and gather the other captains, and we will arrange a meeting. Is that acceptable? Kyrie, Kizzy will nod. Bladebeard, you're also allowed a reaction, though Meko will not necessarily listen to you.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do, but alright. I just nod.
Okay. Meko will turn to leave and go towards the other ships to like talk with the other captains, etc., etc. Let me find her character sheet because I want her to roll careful to see if she notices Benjamin. Handidum. Meko. There you are. Okay. Yeah. Benjamin.
I think I'm a little busy and I have to leave.
Out of character or?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. Somehow, miraculously, as she like turns around to leave, she spots what seems like a familiar face in the crowd, and being the inquisitive person that she is, she will go in your direction, Benjamin, to see if because you're far away, she doesn't like immediately recognize you, but you do spark like something in her. Yeah, she's heading towards your direction.
Would I have noticed that?
Depending on whether you were paying attention to the docks and the exchange, I presume you were, because that's what the main action was happening, and you refused Bladebeard's compel, so I guess you would see her.
Can I try blending into the crowd?
Yes, I would have you roll sneaky, and Meko will roll her careful to oppose you. Okay?
Oh no.
Okay. Seeing your attempts to... As she comes closer, she gets like a look of recognition. Like, wait, I know you from somewhere. And as you like attempt to slip in, she starts running towards you. And unsheathes her spear.
How far is she?
Like 20 meters away, let's say.
How crowded is the place?
Somewhat crowded. Fairly crowded, yeah. There were a lot of drifters on the docks, and they're curious to see, oh, what's this new ship?
Okay, I'll pick up my orb and turn myself into a gnome.
Okay. Roll for me a flashy difficulty 4. Because it is crowded and people will notice you. And I'm trying to determine their reaction based on this roll. Okay. Because you got a good roll, if you had gotten a bad roll, they would like call out, hey, this guy turned into a gnome, what's going on? But because of your good roll, yeah, nothing happens. Meko reaches your spot and asks around, did you see a human going around, etc., etc. You have bought yourself some time. Some people did see you turning into a gnome because of the crowd, but because of your role, you have bought yourself quite a bit of time. before someone informs Meko, yeah, it's a gnome, I think they went that way.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
You have time, you have time.
Okay. Is she still asking around in the crowd?
Yeah.
Hmm. Could I try getting in the ship?
On Kairi's ship?
Yeah.
You can try. How are you going to go? Are you going to go directly and risk Meko spotting you or being directed to you, or are you going to take like a roundabout way?
I'd say probably a roundabout way.
Okay, then roll a quick for me, difficulty 4, let's say, to see how well you do. Okay, you do well. You reach the docks by the time that someone in the crowd says, yeah, they became a gnome and went that way. And you will see Meko going further inland rather than towards the docks because she did not see you. But eventually some people might direct her, yeah, the gnome went that direction. But you have reached the docks. Buhd, Bladebeard, you see an unfamiliar looking gnome approach you.
I mean, he probably looks quite familiar.
Who's that? Who's that?
Kairi will say, what are you doing, Benjamin?
There's this scary woman, and I exchanged a glance with her, and I only saw murder in her eyes.
Did she have one eye or two eyes?
Oh well, one eye, but she had murder for both eyes.
Oh, yeah. Bud and Bladebeard meet her earlier. She hated Bladebeard.
Well, I think she hates me quite a bit too.
Oh, what'd you do?
Well, if my hunch is right, I may have been partially responsible for a disaster. Yeah, let's just say
Oh, you're like Bladebeard now.
that. Well, I think he's a bit of a bad influence.
He really is.
And what do you wish to make amends to this person? Says Kairi.
Well, if she doesn't immediately kill me, I would at least like the chance, maybe.
She's not going to kill you.
Well, what I saw in those eyes, or that eye,
She
definitely told me so.
trust me, Benjamin. She's not.
Well, at least I'm not alone now, so the murder will be more apparent. As long as someone holds my hand while I die, I guess it won't be too bad.
Benjamin, feel free to roll a careful roll, difficulty 2, let's say, just to notice something. It's not directly relevant to the situation. Okay. Basically, you would notice that when you say that, yeah, I may have been partial to the murder of this person's father, the Archmage looks even more sad at you right now. And if you were to take a closer look, you would see tear marks on her face.
Oh no, this is terrible.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god. I shouldn't have fucked around so much in the first episode.
Kari will say, well, I would rather you not die, even though you've apparently made some questionable decisions in your past, Benjamin. In your very recent past, even.
Well, Goody Bay isn't the best of places.
Bad influence, I suppose, says Kyrie.
Something of the sort. I don't usually get involved in situations like those. And
Maybe we should move to Dollarune.
Yeah, maybe I should become someone a bit more respectable. Who knows?
Be more like Buhd.
Yeah, I'm.
Carry cannon around, show off shirt to everybody.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm losing a bit of myself around these parts.
You know the ladies.
Oh,
You see the two ladies that are near you physically wince when you say that.
Oh, Buhd.
Kyrie will say, "You're free to take sanctuary on our ship, Benjamin."
Don't die.
well, I appreciate it.
Okay. So do you go on the ship or what do you do?
Yeah, I go on the ship.
Okay. After Benjamin goes on the ship, I did some rolls in the background to see how fast Meko would get to you guys. But like 20 seconds after Benjamin goes on the ship, Meko will run up to you guys and say, "There's a gnome, mustache, a scar on his eye. Where is he?"
Can Buhd answer that?
He is not here. He went that way to the north.
He went in the sky. He flew up.
No, he ran that way, and I'm gonna use my stunt.
Okay.
The deceiver.
If you hadn't used your stunt, I would have had you roll sneaky, but since you used your stunt, Meko will say, "Maybe you're not as bad, Bladebeard, as I thought," and she will run in that direction and disappear from view.
Well, I guess I'll have to thank you for this one.
She's gonna hate you forever after that, Bladebeard.
There's, when so many people hate you, it doesn't really make a difference.
Oh, that's sad.
Bladebeard just walks away.
In which direction?
Towards the Baron.
Okay. Kyrie and the Archmage will follow you going towards the Baron.
Wait, why are you following me?
I presume you know where we're going to meet with the captains?
Oh no, the one-eyed Peter lady knows.
Oh,
I'm obviously not as popular as I thought.
very well. Then, we'll stay
Also,
Go ahead.
welcome to the island. You're welcome to recruit as many people as you want in your crew.
I might have to take you up on that offer.
See ya at the meeting, if I'm not too drunk to come.
Kyrie gives you a nod and starts giving orders to the crew to this.
Alright, I'm going to go to the Baron if I can.
Okay, but what are you doing in this time?
Buhd goes onto the ship to go find his good old buddy and friend Benjamin.
Benjamin, are you still in your gnome form?
Yeah, I'd say so. But I
Okay.
mean, that depends on how much you want to restrict because we came to the conclusion that maybe to be fair, if I had less time, the race was more different to me, I guess.
Well, I don't. You probably would not have, unless you were directly looking. I don't think you would have heard the exchange with Meko. So you don't know that she ran off into a different direction.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but the crew will like turn to see what's this gnome doing on our ship. Like you will see receive a lot of confused glances.
I kind of try to ignore them.
You will see. Where is she? Yeah, there she is. This person approaching you and say, "Hey, no stowaways, buzz off."
I kind of just point at my mustache.
Yeah. Funny mustache. No stowaways, buzz off.
I face palm for a few moments, and I just say, it's Benjamin, but shorter.
Hello, Benjamin, but shorter. You want to do this the easy way or the hard way?
I face palm again, and I just say, do you remember a human with a funny mustache as well?
Yeah. I thought he killed someone for a bit. How would you know that?
Well, that's me. I have this orb that lets me transform into other races.
Out of character, is your voice similar across your transformations, or does it change?
I'd say it changes slightly.
Then roll for me a flashy, I guess, and I will roll Vera's careful. If you like get a higher score, she will realize who you are, basically. Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. She will she will start drawing her sword and say, "Rules are rules, no stowaways."
Fine. Can I at least stay above board for a bit?
She unsheaths her sword and says, "No stowaways."
Okay. Fine. And I guess I just let her lead me up, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you are promptly escorted off of the ship, and you would see Meko running in a different direction in the distance.
I just let out a sigh.
Keep walking.
Jeez. Fine.
You
I
can
guess I just walk up.
walk up to the ship.
No, walk up the ship.
Oh, off. Okay. Yep. You are led off the ship and are promptly met by Kyrie and the Archmage. Kyrie says, "Vera, this is Benjamin, the human. You know, our guest." Oh. She sheaths back her sword and will say, "Sorry about that," and will return to the ship.
Well, I guess my disguise isn't that bad.
The Archmage ignores you and walks past you to go into the ship.
I look at the ground for a bit.
Kyrie slash Kizzy will shrug and say, "In my eyes, all deeds can be redeemed, though not everyone might think the same way."
Well, I guess our downfall had a bit of a... Wait, what was I gonna say? Wait, I had a brain fart.
It's okay, you're almost brain dead.
Yeah, I guess that's very in character. Well, I guess our downfall did wonders for your relationship, at least.
Who are you referring to? Oh, right,
Yeah,
Kyrie and
yeah.
yeah. Kyrie will say, don't. She doesn't trust me exactly, but at the moment, I guess she trusts me more than you.
Well, I guess that's a bit of an improvement, maybe.
Well, not necessarily for you, I guess.
Yeah, not so much.
She will like walk past you and but say, "There's a few barrels of rum in our stores," and then move on.
I have enough of a headache.
Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, Bladebeard, what are you? No. Bud, what are you doing?
Bud was trying to find Benjamin on the ship.
Yeah, you would have seen this. You would have seen this exchange and would probably be there at the scene.
How's it going, Tiny Benjamin?
Well, let's just say I wasn't expecting all of this to bite me in the ass so suddenly and at the same time.
Probably shouldn't turn into tiny men.
Well,
Should have turned into Buhd.
well, maybe ignorance really is bliss after all.
Everything go your way when you're Buhd.
I appreciate the optimism at least.
Yes. You have a bad time because you tiny little man, and everyone can pick on tiny little men, but nobody wants to pick on Buhd.
Well, but the tiny little man doesn't draw too much attention, hopefully, while a big ogre man does.
Yeah, but you draw attention from lady who want to spear you.
Well, I don't necessarily blame her, but I don't necessarily want to be speared myself.
Yeah, that no sounds so good.
Well, what is Bladebeard up to, anyways?
Well, first he lied to spear lady that you go some way. Bud said you go into sky, but no one take that lie so good. So she go after you, and Bladebeard Bud think he's going to go speak to the captains.
Well, guess I'll have to thank Bladebeard later, even if that will probably hurt the little pride I have left.
Yeah. That probably sting a little.
Well, I don't think I'll feel it after all this.
Take a nice bath.
Oh,
A vacation.
I wish. But you know, we're not in the best of places for that.
Find a nice bed, sleep, have snacks. That
Yeah.
sound good to Bud.
We'd be lucky if we found a bed, and if we did, I doubt they'd let us sleep in it, but you know.
Maybe you find it with nice troll lady.
I just shook up for a little bit, and you know what, but maybe the ground is fine after all.
Okay. That sound like paradise to Bud.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, Bud need all the luck with the ladies.
Yeah, I wish I could give you some of my luck.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, would you guys want to see what Bladebeard's been up to?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Bladebeard, what are you up to?
I go to the big house that the Baron and the Fleet Master are outside of?
Okay.
Are they still drunk?
Of course they are. And not only that, but you will see, I'll even add them on the map. I don't have fancy renders for her. Well, I do have one, but it's not necessarily fitting in the situation. Yeah, you see the two of them. You took away some of their bottles, remember?
Yeah.
They have pulled a brand new a barrel of rum from one of the buildings and are cracking it open. You will notice that in the attempt to crack the barrel open, the Baron has accidentally stabbed his hand, but is continuing to do it.
I sigh. I guess this is where I belong. Can I try to, what's the word? Like, figure out one of or more of the Baron's aspects?
Sure, roll for me a careful. Well, first off, let me. Okay. I need to check the character sheet to look at their aspects and see. Huh?
He's a character that Bladebeard has known for years.
True.
Maybe
Yeah,
be
feel
that
free to roll careful, difficulty 2.
1. I'm going to reroll
Okay, you're.
using my fate point,
Okay, what are you invoking?
invoking my new stunt. Or yeah, sure. I can't read books, but I can read people.
Okay, please reroll.
Come on. Really? How many times can I reroll?
As many times as you have fate points.
I'm a pirate captain. He's been my leader for years.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay. You would know of the Baron. I'm going to give you. I give you a choice, either his high concept or his tertiary aspect.
High concept.
Okay. You would know that the Baron. Let me type that in chat. Baron Evilgaz. His high concept is that he is a pirate baron running a legitimate business, and you get a free invoke on that.
Alright. I'm going to walk past them and try to enter the house.
Well, I would like to give you a compel, Bladebeard. I'd like to compel your I won't survive a day without rum. That you have had a very long morning even. I don't know if it's noon still. And these two guys are making you thirsty, and you're going to go and drink with them. Get drunk alongside them. Do you take this?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you do. You join the Baron and see who want to get drunk.
Hello guys. Would you mind if I joined?
Mako, come here, have a drink on me. Bladebeard stole my other drink, the asshole.
Here it is. I got it back.
I knew you were my favorite, Catelyn. Okay. And you promptly start drinking, I suppose.
Alright. I get wildly hammered.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
Meanwhile, Benjamin, Buhd, what are you guys doing?
I mean, Bud's just chilling with Benjamin.
Okay, Benjamin.
How's Shallan?
are you? If you're asking me, you know I can't
No,
answer
I'm
that.
asking Bud if he's been if
Oh,
he's
we
checked
should
up.
we should go check on him. Yes.
As you guys like get up, so you will see someone leave the ship. Let me put them on screen. Oh yeah, you see this fellow leave the ship. He, as you guys, Benjamin, are you still in your gnome form?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy walks by, he will say, "Hey, big fellow, have you seen Benjamin?
He right here.
Right where?
He the gnome.
Oh. Oh, you can disguise yourself.
Thankfully, otherwise I'd probably have no head on my shoulders.
The Pandaren will nod and say, "Can I discuss something with you regarding our mutual friend?"
I'm done with shady business for now, but sure.
The Pandaren will like give you a nod, like, "Let's go find someplace private in the town."
Well, there's this person in town that kind of wants to kill me.
The Pandaren will sigh and say, "Then, let's go talk on the ship then. Somewhere private."
Sounds fair.
Okay? I presume all three of you are going on the ship.
Guess so.
Bud?
Yep.
Okay. Bud, are you going to go look for Shalon?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess you would branch off from Benjamin and the Pandaren. Which do you guys want to like happen first? Benjamin and the Pandaren or Bud and Shalon?
I guess I can go first.
Yeah.
Okay. The Pandaren leads you to one of the hidden corners of the ship, and since the ship is fairly sparsely crewed, you don't see anyone around, especially since like they're disembarking, etc., etc. The Pandaren turns to you and says, "Oh, I suppose first question is why a gnome?"
Well, they're small. That was my immediate thought, I guess.
Pandaren shrugs and says, "I need to ask you, what are your plans going forward regarding the artifact?"
Well, as we spoke a few days back, I'm not really interested in the contract anymore. I gave you back the money, so I'd like not to be involved with this whole thing anymore. And if I can, maybe take that artifact off the nasty bird's hands.
And what would you do with it then?
Well, if I had a choice, I'd probably give it to Kairish, and she's probably more fit to keep an artifact that dangerous.
I see. Is that your final answer?
Well, not sure. That's just my immediate thoughts.
The Pandaren will sigh and then lift his blade to stab you.
Come on. Why is everyone out for me?
Okay. What's your quick, Benjamin?
It's a 3.
Okay. His is 4, so he will go first. He will roll a quick attack against you. How do you defend?
Well, guess I try to quickly move out of the way.
Okay. You succeed. It's your turn.
I guess I'll unsheath my sword and try to slash one of his legs.
Okay, quick, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Roll his defense. Let me know when you've rolled. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice. You deal 2 damage to him. He will take one of his stress boxes. He will grunt and say, pretty good. Be a waste. Lord Roswell has picked his subordinates well, but if you're not going to help, I would rather not you not be a hindrance. And he will attack you
Well.
once again.
And I thought Aaran were in trouble after all.
How do you defend?
I guess once again I'll try to do a dodge roll, so that would be a quick.
Mm-hmm. You have to take 3 damage.
I guess there goes my level 1 and 2 stress boxes.
No, you can't take...
Oh, it has to be the 3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or level 4 consequence, but that would be quite severe.
Yeah, I'll take the
Okay.
level 3 6 box.
Yeah, as he wounds you, he says, don't be deceived by appearances. And it's your turn.
I'm the gnome here.
Yeah, it's your turn. Remember, if you use magic, you lose your disguise. Just tangentially.
Guess I'll try to disarm him, at least one of his daggers or whatever that is.
How would you go about disarming him?
Probably something like trying to lock one of his weapons with my sword and like do some sort of move to take it off his hand or something.
Then do a
It seems like
careful.
Okay.
And I will roll his quick to defend. He will try to get out of the way. Okay, you deal 1 damage to him. He will take his level 1 stress box. You don't manage to disarm him, but you clip his fingers. And he will, as he reaches to attack you once again, he will say, "It's not too late to work together, Benjamin. Come on, you know the pay is good."
Well, I have enough on my mind right now.
He has just attacked you with quick.
I'll try to jump over his slash or a pierce or whatever.
Okay.
Guess I'm an OP now today.
Yeah. And because this isn't something that we've done before, when we should have, but basically you succeeded with style, which means that you create an advantage. What would you like your advantage to be called?
Good question. I don't know, let's go something simple, like, I don't know. Should
Sure.
it be an advantage, like something referring to me?
No, it's basic. It can be. It can be referring to you. It can be referring to him. It's basically referring to the fact that you've successfully defended yourself to such an extent that you've like caught him off guard, or he's off balance, or you're quicker than he expected, etc.
I guess I'll go with something like, I don't know, acrobatic gnome or something.
Okay. There it is. Okay. He will say, "Huh, pretty good," and he will try to stab you again. With his
I
quick.
guess once again I'll try to dodge roll his blow.
Mm-hmm. You have to take 1 point of damage.
Oh, there goes my level 1 stress box.
Well, actually, I'm going to use almost brain dead. You're a bit sluggish, forcing you to take 3 damage.
Can I take the acrobatic gnome to
Sure.
counter that.
Sure. Yep. Oh, also because it's a one-on-one fight, I only have one fate point, FYI. Okay, it is your turn.
I guess I try jumping over his head and whack him with the hilt of my blade.
Roll me a quick, and he will roll his careful instead to defend. Which is the same as his quick, but yeah. He defends himself. He will try to attack you again with his quick.
I try to matrix dodge his roll.
Okay, sure. A tie means he gets an advantage. Basically, I'm just going to take acrobatic gnome and turn it into not so acrobatic gnome.
Not my best day.
Yeah, it is your turn.
I try to, again with the hilt of my blade, try to throw him off balance by eating one of his legs.
Okay, quick or sneaky then?
I'd say it was quick. It's like
Okay.
catching him.
Yeah. He has to take 1 damage, meaning he would have to take his level 2 consequence because he already took his stress box. Okay, I'll type that in. Slashed legs, is that alright?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No. Oh, yeah. Let me type that in. Okay. Seeing that, he will say, not bad. Would be a shame to kill you, but it is what
And
it
it
is.
would be a shame for you to be killed by a gnome.
It's still not too late to join us. He says as he attacks you.
I once again pull a dodge roll.
Go ahead. By the way, when you transform, is your okay, another successful style, but when you transform, is your sword also small, or
I mean, yeah, good question. I'd say for convenience, maybe. I don't know.
okay? What do you want to name this advantage that you got?
Wouldn't the succeeding with style be the 4 pluses?
It's free or over.
Oh. Well, I don't remember now. This was a dodge, right?
Yep.
I'll take something like a light-footed gnome. I don't know.
Okay, sure. Okay, there it is for you. Okay, he looks at you with amazement. He says, I understand why Lord Roswell picked you, but there's also a reason why he sent me as your backup. And he attacks you once again.
Strange meaning for backup.
His response will depend on what happens. How do you defend?
I tried to quickly deflect the blow with my sword.
Okay. Four damage.
I'll use my light-footed gnome to use some fancy footwork to try to, make the blow less serious, let's say.
Okay. Do you use that to give yourself +2 or to reroll?
Maybe a +2, yeah.
Okay, you would have to take 2 damage. Remind me, so far you took your level 3 stress, correct?
My 3 and 1.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to use not so acrobatic gnome to push it to 4.
And I'll use slashed legs.
Okay. Then I will use my only fate point to invoke one of his aspects to push it to 4 once again.
And I'll use a fate point as well to invoke my mercenary sellsword.
Okay. Quick point. I am out of fate points, which means if you compel me, I have no choice but to accept.
Okay.
Okay. In the meanwhile, you have to take 2 damage. Do you take your level 2 stress or?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, just for perspective, you are out of stress boxes and you can only take your level 2 or your level 4. If you take all of those, you are knocked out. He has taken his level 1 and 2 stress and his level 2 consequence. He can take 3 more hits before being knocked out. You are at a disadvantage, but you're not doing too badly.
Well, I guess it's a bit of a do or die.
It is your turn.
I'll try to again try to go knock him out by hitting him in the head.
Okay. Quick, I guess. Quick or forceful?
I'd say quick, because it's like more of a quick motion. So
Okay.
I'll jump over him.
Please roll. Okay, you get an advantage. What do you want to call this? You can also recharge light-footed gnome if you want.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
Didn't somebody on the ship heard what's going on?
The Pandaren deliberately picked a spot where you guys would not really be heard, and he hasn't shouted or something. Benjamin is free to shout if he wants, but yeah.
Oh, this is a gentleman's duel. I can do that.
Okay. It is his turn at this point. He will once again attempt to stab you, but before that he says, "It's still not too late, Benjamin. You're losing right now. You can just come and help me and fulfill your original contract. The offer for payment is still there."
Well, doesn't knowing what the artifact does change your stance at all?
Of course not. We're professionals. You are a professional as well. And at
I
your
guess I.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I really don't really say anything. I just brace for his attack.
Okay, how do you defend?
Oh god. I guess I quickly try to deflect this blow.
Go ahead. You have to take 4 damage, which would be your level 4 consequence.
Guess I'll use a light-footed gnome.
Okay. Are you using it
And-
to give yourself +2 or to reroll?
To give myself a +2.
Okay.
And then I'll use a fate point to invoke my mercenary sellsword as well.
Okay. Which means he gets an advantage. With the tie, he will recharge not so acrobatic gnome. He almost got you, but somehow you managed to pull out some last remaining strength and dodge the blow. Okay, it is your turn.
I'll again charge for his legs and try to get a good slice in.
Okay. Please go ahead and roll.
Oh, I hate my rolls.
You get an advantage.
Okay, I'll take it.
Uh,
I guess I'll recharge the light-footed now.
Okay. It's his turn. He'll say, "Come on, Benjamin. We're both professionals, and the pay's good. You don't need to die here."
Well, for what it's worth, I think I'm kind of mostly dead at the moment.
He will sigh and say, "It doesn't have to be like this. Come on already."
Well, you're kind of reminding me of a presence that was with me not long ago, so I'll pass.
Okay, he will attack you once again. How do you defend?
I'll desperately try to dodge his blow.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. It's not quite succeeding with style, but it's still nice. Okay, it is your turn.
I'll try again to try to disarm him by trying to interlock my weapon with his.
Okay. Careful or quick, up to you.
I'll use my careful.
Okay. Okay. He has to take 2 damage, which would be his level 3 stress at this point.
I'll use a light-footed gnome.
Okay. Deal 4 damage to him. Which means his level 4 consequence. Yeah. 4 sliced fingers, I guess. Does that work?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He gasps in pain and drops one of his blades, but he still has one of them. He says, "You know, we would make quite a team. It's still not too late, you know. Come on."
Well, you're in a funny position to say that. I'd say you're lucky that you still have all your fingers.
You're the one who's barely standing, my friend. And he
Well,
attacks you.
guess I try to jump out of the way as quickly as possible.
Okay. You have to take 1 damage.
Guess I'll invoke his sliced fingers.
Okay. But he will use then his not so acrobatic gnome. I think it's only fair.
I guess so.
How do you take 1 damage?
I guess I'll have to take my level 2 consequence.
Okay. Clip my big blade. This works. If you take your level 4, you are out, by the way.
Rip me, I guess.
Okay. It is your turn.
Scream.
I guess I'll try my best to once again try to knock him out by jumping over his head in a very acrobatic motion.
Roll flashy then.
I meant acrobatic as in
Yeah, but
You know.
you're being over the top.
oh no. I'm gonna die.
You can change your action, but this is very flashy.
I guess I'll just try to very quickly whack him in the face.
Okay. Roll your quick then, please. You roll his careful. Nice. He has to take 3 damage. aka his level 3 stress. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, if either one of you takes 1 more hit, you guys are down. But he gets the first attack. You still have 1 fate point, but he has 1 consequence on you. So it's fairly even at the moment.
Can we not kill each other?
Still not too late, Benjamin.
Oh, come on. You've been saying that for the past insert number of minutes.
I think we're quite evenly matched. This is a duel I will remember, I can promise you that. And
Well, that's...
when I bring Lord Roswell your head, I promise that he will remember you too.
Maybe I'd rather him not remember me, but okay.
Still not too late, as I said. Come on, let's put this foolishness aside.
Well, have you considered what giving him the artifact would cause?
Yes, it would cause us to become very rich.
And what? Demons starts raining from the sky. What's money gonna be worth then?
Money talks even in hell, my friend Benjamin.
Well, I can say I've tried to negotiate with demons before, and I don't think you have either.
He, sort of gasping, will say, "Come on, Benjamin. Look at us. Two warriors locked in combat. We would make quite the team. It's not too late. Let's take the orb to Lord Roswell, get rich, get drunk on some island that we both own. Come on."
That's a bit of a strange offer now that we've almost cut off each other's fingers, but
Isn't it glorious?
well, you certainly sound more like a Vrykul than a Pandaren.
I am not quite like my peace-loving brethren, I'll grant you that. So, come on, what's your answer?
I'll just ready my blade.
Okay, he will then sigh and attack you. How do you defend?
I'll try to quickly slide between his legs.
Okay. Roll your quick then. Nice, nice, it's your turn.
I'll try to use the hilt of my blade to hit him as fast as possible to try to knock him out for good.
Okay. Please roll, and I will roll his careful. Did you roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. Okay. He will say, "Nice one. Come on. Your last chance, Benjamin. I'm prepared to kill you."
Well, you've been saying that for the past while, so I'll take your word for it.
He will shrug and attack you again.
I'll quickly try to deflect his blow.
Okay. Okay, you have to take 1 damage.
I guess I'll have to use my. Well, I'll die anyways. So.
Your fate point. Now, to be blunt with you, if you use your fate point to give yourself +2, I will use the consequence to give myself +2, which means it does nothing. So your best and really only hope would be to use your fate point to reroll.
Well, guess I'll try my luck and probably die.
Okay. Roll. Do you want to do that?
I mean, I guess it's my only choice.
Sure. Please reroll then. A tie means he gets an advantage. But
Well, those are piling on and I'm gonna die.
but I can also use this consequence to just deal the 2 damage to you. He... What do you think, Benjamin, should happen? I'm curious before I decide, because basically, if he wins this duel by knocking you out, which seems to be what's going to happen, he will get the ultimate say in what happens. But I am curious, what is your hope out of this situation to see if he can sort of dial down his violent expectations?
Well, not dying aside, I guess maybe a plausible course of action would be to take me in alive to get punished by the Mr. Noble himself, maybe.
True. I think that's plausible enough. So he will activate your level 2 consequence, meaning you have to take damage, your level 4 consequence, which I'll write down in a bit, and he knocks you out with that. Okay?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. And because as you are knocked out, he will find a sack in the ship and toss you in it. You are a gnome, so
Okay. Yeah, it's quite convenient.
yeah. Stabbed hard. That's your level 4, sure. Okay. He tosses you in his sack and starts, puts it over his shoulder and goes to leave the ship. Do you guys want to end the session right here, or do you want to see like, oh, what's Buhd doing, etc.?
I feel like that's a good place to end it on a cliffhanger.
Okay. Yeah. So let's end it right here, I suppose. Thoughts on this week's episode?
I was not expecting a not Thompshire, but a Benjamin kidnapping.
Yeah, a big panda man destroys. No. Yeah, that's.
It was a really close duel.
Yeah, why didn't you surrender?
You
Or-
could have done that.
I mean,
Yeah.
the result would kind of have been the same, so.
You should have yelled out for Buhd.
You know, I was kind of thinking of compelling your a sell sword. He's offering a lot of money. Just agree
Wow.
with him, but I didn't want to force you, and now you're dead.
It's pretty.
I mean,
uh,
I'm just in
cruel.
the bag.
But it's the Benjamin rescue arc. It's just like Sasuke.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Stay away from Orochimaru.
Wouldn't knocking me out turn me back to a human?
No, because the magic of the orb is a bit autonomous from your own. The rule is if you use magic, it turns you back because it interferes with the orb's magic. But say even if he killed you, you would still be a gnome. In regards to Skoll's joke, yeah, sure, Benjamin retrieval arc, but this Pandaren doesn't have henchmen for you guys to face one-on-one against. But sure.
Damn, could have had potential there.
I guess. Yeah.
Time to make some liberties for the Machinima adaptation.
I guess, sure. One of them will be a spider with multiple arms. Another of them can manipulate the earth. He's probably a shaman, etc.
One has a flute.
Yeah. I don't know if DoomGoblin or Thompshire know or watch Naruto. Sorry, we're just nerding out a little bit.
Yeah, I realized I haven't watched
Okay.
Naruto.
Time to put that on your list.
Oh, the length scares me.
I don't know. It doesn't fool me.
Wow.
Now, I did give Benjamin a hint, well, not Thompshire a hint, that, oh, I'm out of fate points, I can be compelled right now. You could have, instead of continuing to attack him, tried to discover an aspect and try to compel that, but you chose...
Yeah, I guess, but in my mind it would be like wasting a turn, and then I could be,
Sure.
brutalized
You-
the next time.
Realistically, you should have been like, Buhd, help,
Yeah, well,
angry panda man. And Buhd would have burst through the walls and go, oh yeah.
Instead we had epic duo. The machinima version will probably be very epic, but it will probably be filled with lots of comments. Why didn't he call for help?
Why didn't he call for Buhd?
I don't really think I can make a Pandaren and a gnome look especially epic fighting.
Oh wow. Way to dig at your own machinima series, dude.
I guess at least I'll have some fun making Gnome Benjamin.
There you go, Gnome Benjamin.
Yeah. But obviously the Pandar is not entirely out of the woodworks yet because he has to sneak off of the ship somehow with Benjamin in a sack. Some things might happen, but he could also get away. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, and I'll probably turn back to a human at some point and probably rip the bag.
Quite possible, but yeah.
Unless it's a magical bag.
I was honestly very, very afraid that you, Benjamin, might die, because that was honestly the Pandaran's intent going forward. But throughout the fight I was thinking, oh, if it gets too dicey, he'll call for help, or he will do something to even the odds somehow. I was not expecting the Pandaran to win. That's why I asked you at the end, do you have like any suggestions on what he might do?
Yeah, guess I'll die.
Yeah.
Imagine Benjamin dying off screen like that. Oof.
It's the kind of funny, but they...
I'd be sad for Buhd, who just hear that Benjamin went away. Like, you wouldn't even know if he died or not.
You would discover a headless gnome corpse, basically.
Oof.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
told you not to become tiny. See what it do to you, you die. You should have become Buhd.
Yeah. For our viewers, before the session, I asked all of our players, what do you think is going to happen? Because I only had like some general ideas. Yeah, I definitely, out of all of my general ideas, did not expect Benjamin to end up in a sack as a gnome.
Nope.
Well, I guess that's a surprise for everyone.
I think that's most of our campaigns were like, oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Nope.
Yeah, indeed. I remove your level 2 consequence because you're out of combat. It doesn't apply anymore. Basically, it goes away at the end of combat.
Well, I guess I still have a massive headache, and now I'm all caught up.
Yeah. Other than this fight, thoughts on this particular session?
Well,
Multiple people wanting to kill me, that's always great.
Poor Bladebeard. The disrespect.
yeah, everybody hates Bladebeard, but at least they didn't kill him.
You've got Buhd.
Like
There
that.
you go. You got the best character. The best ogre.
And
Of course.
Kyrie, sort of.
Yeah, there you go. You got Kyrie as well. The best gnome. Sorry, Benjamin. You didn't. The moment you became a gnome, you died.
I'll take the second place, I guess.
Funny that neither of you are actually gnomes.
And neither of you are gnomes. We have like no gnome characters.
We need to fix that, I guess. Yeah. This was definitely interesting session. I honestly was a bit afraid because I wasn't like I didn't have something big in mind for this session, and was afraid if everyone like wanders about not knowing what to do, I'm not sure what's going to happen either. But things worked out, and they worked out for the more interesting, I guess. Yeah, culminating in a gentleman's duel, I guess. You were disadvantaged in that duel, by the way, because the Pandaren had 4 quick and you had 3.
Yeah, well.
He's stubborn.
Yeah. It all worked out regardless. Yeah. Any other thoughts for our viewers before we go into our shoutouts?
Not
I
really.
don't think so.
Okay. Everyone stay tuned for the Benjamin retrieval arc. Not unironically, I might like go design a spider character and like an earth weaving character for this guy to use somehow. We'll see. Yeah. Let's go into our shoutouts, I suppose, as usual, alphabetical order. So, DoomGoblin.
Yeah, hi, I'm DoomGoblin. I've been playing Captain Bladebeard, and usually I do art, and you can find me on Twitter and some other places as well.
Indeed. Next is Sir Thompshire.
I'm Sir Thompshire, and you can find me both on Twitter and YouTube. And I make some renders and machinima, including the future machinima adaptation of this campaign.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to that. Skoll.
I am the Skoll Shorties. I played as Buhd, and I do machinimas, lore videos, speculations, all sorts of other stuff that's WoW related, and sometimes I do art on my Twitter.
Yeah. And I was your DM Teeironor. I usually do really niche Warcraft lore videos, though I haven't really had the time to do those in a while. And also I do and DM and edit this series, which is a lot of fun. Yeah. Thank you to everyone for watching and listening to us. Next episode should be on Skoll's channel. Yeah. Thank you all for watching and listening to us, and we'll see everyone in our next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
See ya.
Fire!
See you.